But no, I was like just such a big fan, and then I got a call from Caroline's, and they're like, Jim Norton wants you to open for him, and I got cocky, and I was leaving the coffee shop, and I just let a little fart out, and I shit my pants, and I had to call my dad.
That's so
with
great.
Two exciting pieces of news.
Why did you call your dad?
Well, because I wanted to. Well, he's a fan of
Jim.
He's a big fan of Jim too, and my dad's like, my comedy buddy. He's the funny family member. He did not fuck me. I know it made me sound like my dad diddled me. He did not. I think he's into my brother.
We've all had a comedy buddy
I think
before.
he's into my brother. Honestly,
he's
she's
more
such an
into
idiot.
my brothers. Wink, wink. But
old Uncle Annie over there.
I had to call my dad, and then I'll never forget this because I call my dad, and he gets mad. I go, I just shit my pants, and he goes, I'm so sick of this, and hangs up on me like it's something I've done a lot. And then I call him back. I go, why'd you hang up with me? I'm like, I gotta walk like 4 blocks back to my house. I'm like squashing in these fucking underwear, and he goes, I'm sick of your mother and your pranks. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, your mother just shit her pants too. So just coincidentally, my mom had shit her pants at the same time.
That's nice.
And so he thought that my mom had like texted me.
Until, it's like a Time Life commercial. Remember those? The twins that feel these things.
Yeah.
Mother and daughter.
Away.
It's like we shit each other's pants.
Yeah.
It was really sweet.
That's so hot.
Hundreds of miles separated.
And then I bombed. Then I bombed so hard the first time I opened for you. And then you were like, the club wants you to switch, which it was obviously you. But
no, probably was Caroline's.
Oh, really? Caroline's. I was like, Jesus, what have we done?
Wait, was that Chris DiStefano?
Maybe.
It might have been Chris that weekend too. I think that was the first time I saw him. I don't remember.
But I was so scared of your audience for some reason. I was like just scared. And so I went out all scared. And then I realized like they're the type of people that want like their balls stepped on and stuff. So I just started treating them like that after that. And it completely worked.
It's like a dice crowd.
I have to unlearn those behaviors now.
Yeah.
I just come out screaming at them like, fuck you rapist. And they're like, what?
It's like a dice crowd?
Oh, yeah.
Dice crowds are scarier, I think, than mine, and there's a lot more of them. Dice's were more hardcore, but I had that same vibe, but his were.
Yeah.
Yours are sweet though. What I realized with your guys' fans when I did the radio show with you is that that's how they think they're broing down with you. Like they think they're like a part of it.
Of course,
it's not like malicious.
But that's the same thing they do with Dice. They want to be him, or they're like, he's doing me, he's emulating me, he's just like me.
Yeah.
But when a guy came out. When like you guys both opened for Dice, were they as mean to you? Like when I come out, they're like, "Oh, is this a sacrifice?" Like, did they do that to you as well, or
they tried a couple times, but I was very aggressive.
Yeah, you have to like punch.
I was a fool. I was 23, and I was basically an open micer, and I had this stupid bit about being from Kansas. It was like typical, beginner.
Was it about Dorothy?
I do believe there was a Wizard of Oz reference.
Did you tap your heels?
Red Ruby.
Did you do an act out of tapping your heels?
Dude, the amount of times that people in Dice's crowd, like the first 4 or 5 shows I did with them, just yelling faggot at me.
Oh my God! I forgot I went to that show.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, okay.
I want to yell faggot at you right now, honestly.
She led the chant.
Yeah.
Faggot.
I was just.
There's always a woman in the front.
In my mind, I'm like, best thing to do is just ignore them, and then I just go on my next bit, and then I'm like, boy, there's more people yelling it now. Maybe this isn't the best.
I had to yell at your audience one time because it was in Buffalo at the Helium right when they opened. Remember that we did the first weekend.
No liquor.
There was no liquor, so it was like
shit.
wink, wink, bring your own fucking flask. So everyone was so hammered because there was no one controlling their drinks. They didn't have to wait for drinks because they were just had all pre-gamed and were bringing stuff in their boots or whatever. And it was snowing. It was crazy.
The old Buffalo boot story.
It really was like it was.
They got a wing in one and a flask in the other. The fuck, Annie.
But I went up and I was like, I don't know if I was actually bombing or what, but someone yelled out like, "You stink," and I just was like, you know what? Fuck you. I was like, I hope you drive home tonight, you drunk piece of shit. I hope you fucking tumble over a fucking bank of fucking ice or whatever. You're tumbling. I hope you live. I hope you're fucking paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah.
I'm going to go visit you in the hospital. I'm going to do my entire act to you again. You fucking stink. And then everyone hashtagged you stink to me. It was good. It worked.
But is there anything worse when an audience member yells, "You stink"?
It hurts.
It hurts.
Has it happened to you?
Sure. I mean, next.
Oh, it's so
that's
bad.
A bad one.
Yep.
Try doing jokes.
I've gotten that a lot, especially when I first started doing a lot of crowd work. If I picking on someone and they got mad, it was always, "Why don't you tell a joke?" And I'd be like, "Look, everyone else is laughing at you right now." "Well, I paid to see jokes." I was like, "Well, you paid to see a show with 12 comics on it.
Yes.
So you're gonna get what I give you.
Yeah.
I had one older guy at the cellar one night. I did something. It wasn't even dirty. It was just like a little risque. And he went, "There's ladies present." What, are you fucking kidding?
Sir, it's 1935. Watch what you say.
Yeah, he was with his daughters or something.